The maritime service, the heart of Nautilus International's work, is one of the most complex professions in the world. It involves every skill you can think of, from engineering to ship management, leadership to navigation, heavy manual labor to software system control. All of it delivered while born on one of the most hostile environments on the planet. But in the middle of all that is the human factor, without which all else must fail. Making sure that human factor interacts safely and productively in the midst of the multi-layered demands of the maritime profession is what we do.
Nautilus International Union for Maritime Professionals is also a professional association that provides an unrivaled degree of support and an extensive range of services and benefits to members. That ranges from our professional technical support, our legal support, assistance with claims, whether they be personal injury or indeed to issues of criminalisation and certificate protection. We also campaign on a wide range of issues for members, including harassment and bullying, fatigue, fair treatment in the workplace. And our byword is protect and respect for the members, working for you and with you.
Working with you covers every pressure point that a maritime professional may encounter. It might be the safety of the ship you're serving in, or the working environment in a port, or the regulatory standards you're expected to meet. It might be workplace rules or legal demands on your job aboard, or on you. It might be the need to make a personal injury claim, or something as basic but important as proper accommodation and facilities for crew members aboard. Deck Officer John Healy knows all too well how quickly a normal day can turn into a threat to your whole professional future. He was injured while working on the car deck of a passenger ferry.
I tripped on a lashing chain on the vehicle deck, fell over and hurt my shoulder. I thought it was a fairly slight accident at the time, but I had a lot of soft tissue damage to the shoulder. I wasn't able to use my left shoulder for 10, 11 months, and I was off work for that time.
Even though what had happened was an industrial accident, John's pay was stopped after a few months, plunging him into financial hardship. So he contacted the Nautilus legal team. And the result?
At the end of the day, the solicitors through Nautilus were able to get back 50% of my costs, loss of pay, medical costs, which was a big help, a major help to me. Without the help of Nautilus, I would have been in really, really serious trouble.
Our work at Nautilus takes us every day into the big picture of marine standards, both technical and regulatory. Here too, we pride ourselves on being ahead of the curve in a fast-changing worldwide industry. Nautilus delivers with campaigns aimed at supporting the Maritime Labour Convention so that decent standards in terms of employment, working conditions and accommodation, health and welfare are met and enforced. Nautilus is also committed to tackling bullying and discrimination. As a union, we've led the way in developing an industry standard to address this problem in the UK and Europe. Union-wide surveys have informed new and proactive policies, taking special note of issues affecting trainees and women seafarers. Nautilus also takes the lead in fighting for fair treatment for seafarers under threat of criminalisation for incidents at sea. Advice and information is always available, and if matters do come to court, legal support is speedily there for you. Captain Paul Reedman knows how much of a friend in need Nautilus can be. He was wrongly accused of endangering his ship and another vessel too in the crowded waters of the Dover Straits.
I was actually accused of passing too close to another vessel while crossing the southwest lane of the Dover traffic separation scheme. I was also accused of not listening on the correct VHF channel, channel 11, as required by law that all vessels do listen to this channel while in the Dover Straits area.
These were serious charges that could have destroyed Captain Reedman's career after 30 years at sea. He was summoned to a meeting with the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency to face the accusations, but Nautilus made sure he wasn't alone.
Nautilus were absolutely fantastic. It wasn't hard work to get a solicitor. They appointed a very good solicitor who only deals with the sea. And well, just to sum it up, it was fantastic from start to finish. Basically, the meeting took less than 5 minutes due to such good representation from my Nautilus appointed solicitor.
At Nautilus, we can provide the help which comes with our experience and indeed our contacts both within the Maritime and Coast Guard Agency, the Regulatory Administration, and at the principal nautical colleges. We are familiar with the courses that they have to undertake and the certification processes, and what may seem to you a very difficult problem, I'm sure we've seen it before.
Nautilus was a lead partner in the groundbreaking Project Horizon. This used simulators to investigate the effects of fatigue on seafarers' ability to work safely at sea. Just one example of how our union's drive to improve standards and conditions is continuous and wide-ranging.
I would advise anybody going to sea nowadays to join the union, because you never know what's around the corner.
Anyone who does not join Nautilus, well, they're asking for trouble, because one day they will need them. We all need them.
Nautilus International is the Union for Maritime Professionals. We derive our strength from you the members, and you, the maritime professionals. We should all work together. Together we are stronger. If you're not a member, join. If you are a member, we thank you for your support and we thank you for your participation in our work.